Today in this video I'll show you how to do a custom door like this one highlighted in blue. It is from an old house that I did, which looks absolutely beautiful. But in this tutorial I will show you how to do this door from the project. It is a custom door and can be moved around. You can also enter the family, so this is a Revit family, and I will teach you how to do this custom door using what I already taught you, how to use extrusions and sweeps depending on case. I think you will use just extrusions and you will obtain a beautiful results. So to get started, I will create a new family. So for the moment I will show you that this Revit family is kind of handy because um, you can have things in elevation and in section, and that can be also be detailed. So this is of a great help. So to get started, I'll show you the door itself. So this is the Revit family, and this has a bunch of components, and we are going to recreate it from scratch. It will be, I will try to make it as close as possible to the original family like this. And I will start with file, new, family. So now I have something like this. I'm in English Imperial, I don't like it, so I go upwards, up one level, with the content, and now I have these folders in with different languages, so I select English. This will get me to the metric families, and now I have to search for metric door or something. Metric door. So this is the family, and now I have this kind of family which looks pretty neat. And now I'll go into this into the elevation. So this is like an average project, but the difference is that these reference planes that you can see help you adjust the geometry of the door. In my case, I won't be making my door attached to all things, because you do not always need to overcomplicate yourself with reference planes. It is tedious to work, so in this video I'll show you just how to work with it. So we have floor plans, we have 3D view, so this is a standard door. We have elevation, exterior, interior, left, so you see the profile, and right. I'll go to exterior and get rid of the useless stuff like this edge of the door. I will also get rid of these lines. Usually when you import families in Revit, it shows you the door with those lines, and you should go into that family and remove these lines because they look absolutely redundant. And the last thing we have left is the opening cut itself. In my case, I'll keep it at 2000, and what I'll double click, and this is basically a void extrusion. And I will create an arc because I have an arc at my door, and delete this line. And now I will have the opening basically adjusted. I will delete this mullion, and now I have my fancy door. So I have this exterior, and now I'm going to look a bit at the reference, let's say. Set my width to, let's say, 92 centimeters, and let's see the height until the arch. I would have some, so the height itself is 2.28 where I start the radius. Okay, so that would get me to, I guess, 1.8 meters, something like that, because I think the radius would be like 45 or 46 centimeters, so I subtract 45 centimeters out of 225, so it would be like 1.80. So I guess I'll go into the exterior. Let's see where I can I think no ref levels, and think here I will set to 920 milli, and this will be, I hope I can modify. Yeah, I kind of modified. Oh no, it doesn't really let me. Okay, that's weird. Yeah, let me choose this, or this should be changed 1800. Yeah, there is already a parameter, so if I change that, it wouldn't change my parameter. It was kind of set. So yeah, now it looks okay. And now I think I can create an extrusion, speaker plane. No, or yes, I create an extrusion doing the shape for the door, and I pick the exterior face of the wall, and then do this profile, something like this. When I have this profile, okay, I have this. I go to the left, and I see that I have this extremely large extrusion, and now I want to kind of place it in the middle, something like this or whatever. I think I'll go to reference level, and I guess I'll add 3p some reference planes, because I like this to have reference planes, and I will copy the reference plane, something like this, over here. And now I think I can attach these planes. Yeah, I'm pretty satisfied. I can also annotate this and this and these two. I can set a new parameter, like this parameter properties. Okay, so we click OK. I will keep it as family parameter. Yeah, so I have this door, let's say, configured. This is the most basic stuff, and now I'll go to exterior, and I think I'll create my squares over here, my windows. Fortunately, I do not have a reference, as I had WG, but I cannot seem to have a WG available. Yeah, I guess I work by doing some stuff intuitively, or maybe I can go here and let's say I do a print screen. I save my picture, save to, okay, reference, okay, and now I go here, exterior, I will click insert, import image, and let's see if I can see it in within the family. Yeah, luckily I can see it. I think it will be helpful to or maybe I can make this transparent. Yeah, I think, yeah, not, let me see if I can do some sort of override graphics. Unfortunately, no. I can do, can I hide this wall? Nope, unfortunately, no, just in the model. Yeah. I put it to foreground, let's say. and let's say I adjust it as scale, and I have some sort of, or I can do some sort of trick that helps if you want to do some stuff from elevation. So I basically put my reference level something like on here. Yeah, something like I think I'll put this more upwards like this. Yeah, it's a bit primitive, it can be done better, but yeah, as for now that's what we have and that's what we work with, I guess. And now I know where to put my so this will be a reference line, let's say, and I can move some reference lines like this. Now I know the radius, the height is already known. I have the reference for this line, for this line, for this line, for this line, for the squares, you know, for this line, for this line. I will delete so these are some construction, let's say, lines. And yeah, basically that's it. Let's put another reference line. That's great. And now I can do some vertical lines, and it will become something like this, let's say like this, and then like this, this should work, I guess. And on the upward side something like this. Yeah, it looks kind of ambiguous, but now I kind of have the square, so I can create some extrusion. Yeah, it is scaled accordingly. Okay, so I think I can create, I actually can create in here some extrusions using these references, and I don't even bother with those axes. I just have an idea of the size itself. Okay. Yeah, let me select like this, move it like here, then like here. Actually, I will move these, I will copy them like this and like this, and that should make me able to move them over here. Yeah, so I have this extrusion. Then I can create some other sort of extrusion over this plane, and now I think I can still create these squares like this, and then I move the squares something like here, and I think I move them in the middle. Yeah, something like this. Oh, these are the interior ones. I think I will make them bigger a bit for the second offset, like this, then like this. Of course, it may be a simpler method, but as for now I'm working with this idea. Yeah, so I kind of place my stuff. and let's copy it like this and like this. I have something like this, and I go on to the left. This is too wide, so I'll reduce the width. I have these arrows and I will restrict. I will restrict this yet again. Yeah, it starts to look good. And now let's see what else do we have. Oh, we have a bigger profile, actually, something that holds everything together, something like this, I guess. And if I go to the left, this is kind of completely ignored. So we have something like this. Okay. Okay, so now I make these squares a lot smaller, like this. And get rid of these larger squares. Then I will copy like this, then copy like this, and then copy it again. And this, let's say it looks good enough. Now it looks good. I think we can move this. Okay, it will come something like this. Bam, like this, like this. And I think this is kind of ready. So if I go to the left section, yeah, now I feel that everything is prepared, let's say, and now I have another extrusion. Oh, I want to save the project actually. To save you. That's important. In 10 minutes, save your project. And now create extrusion, pick a plane, and now it should be okay. Now it looks okay. Now we have something like this. And if you look in 3D, let's see how it looks in 3D as for now. Oh. Yeah, we kind of have something. Oh, this is too extruded, too much extruded. this is like this, very reduced. Okay, I can understand this is more extruded. Yeah, let's see. Oh, okay, so I see the margin of the door, but unfortunately these things from the door are not. Yeah. Anyway, so I'll try to attach as good as possible. Yeah, I'll put something like this. So now it should work better, yeah. The problem was that this extrusion was not attached to the plane that this door, let's say, face was on. So the last thing we need is the upper part. So for the upper part, I think I'll use that reference. So create similar, and now I'll try to create a contour. So the contour will be something like this, and then I have this part like this, like this. And then I have something like this. Like now I have something like this. Okay, great. And now it should be done in each piece of the circle individually, and now it becomes the real work. Something like this. And then I do this arch like this, and I have these lines to draw. I have this line. Yeah, it will take a while. It's not that easy in an instant to make everything, but once you make it, it is worth it. Okay, now I have this circle, or half or quarter of a circle. Okay. I think I would mirror, because honestly I'm kind of tired of copying and pasting so much. Okay, so have this component. Something like this. Okay. Now I'll do some sort of mirror. Good. And now this is the last challenge. I have something like this. Like this and like this. And then this arch. And this can be mirrored. now it looks better. Okay. So now we have this triangle, and this triangle will be copied yet again, and we are almost ready with the door. We have just the exterior extrusions to do. So we're going to mirror this like this. Mirror. Okay, this looks good. And now I think it's ready. It looks even better. Let me check the left elevation, and I do it something like this, and now it looks great. So yeah, so that's how it looks like. I will make it narrower, and now it looks very nice. I will save this, and in the next video I'll show you the extrusion. So this will be a two-part series because it got a bit long, and we'll continue with this type of let's say furniture. So yeah, so extend something like this, and like now I think it should fit in. Let me check. Move this guy a bit to the right, and now it should be okay, I guess. Yeah, I think now it is okay. Yeah, it looks marvelous. So yeah, this is the basic, let's say extruded wall. It's just extrusion on the exterior part, but you can model any type of stuff you want. Let's delete these. Oh, actually there are some copies, so I have to. Okay, interesting. I have to actually delete these contours. Kind of forgot. So this is the front face of the door, which looks great. It took a while, but yeah, it came out great, I guess. Let me go to exterior elevation, and I think I'll move this a bit to the right because it's too to the left. Something like, yeah, something like this. I see it with my eyes, the imperfection, the asymmetric view. So yeah, so I'm kind of ready. Thank you for joining in. I'll show you the following part in the next tutorial for the door with the rest of the extrusions. It is the same principle, so the only thing you would do is just follow those reference images curves, and you should be set. So thank you for joining, and see you in the next tutorial where we'll finish the door.